Good morning, everyone. This is going to be, again, a continuation for the fire signs. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into that. Let me see. I feel like I don't know what this is that I'm feeling, whether it's like some type of, I don't know, like fire signs. Like, I feel there's a lot going on. I feel like there's a couple different groups of you. Sorry, well, I'm still getting adjusted here. Still trying to, like, get all my stuff together. um, I feel like there's a lot going on for fire signs. Like, I feel like there's excitement, there's things starting, there's old things closing out. I feel a little bit of anxiety and hesitation, but I'm also feeling like optimism. So, fire signs, I'm actually being pulled to kind of switch up my cards here because I've been using Romance Angels, but I actually want to incorporate these Energy Oracle cards, which are really great if you guys haven't checked them out. Again, this is one of the decks that I use by Sandra Ann Taylor. Beautiful cards, really. And they're good, too, to learn, you know. I don't know why I feel pulled to, mention that. So I don't know if you're thinking about, maybe buying a deck of cards for yourself. I always recommend, at least having one. If it's, if anybody wants my opinion on it, I think they're really useful, especially when you learn with them. I feel like I might pull these too, to be completely honest here. I just feel like I'm going to need a little bit further in clarification for you guys. So I actually, like I said a minute or two ago, you guys have a couple different things going on between being optimistic, between having anxiety, new things coming in, old things coming out. It seems like a lot that's kind of taking place here. And I will come back and do the individual signs. It's just I wanted to group a set of readings by the element because I feel like it's important. But I am going to come back and do the individual signs later on. So. I don't know if that music's too loud, but I probably should turn that down because I don't want to get flagged for having music in the background. But it helps me. So, you guys might have a strong connection to music, actually. I don't know if you might, maybe you're thinking about going to a show or going to a concert. I don't know what the restrictions are when it comes to, the virus or anything, but I see, some type of concert, some type of, gathering. But it's it's like a celebration. Could even be family, could be family just after a long period of time. It's been a long time since people could actually be together again. And so maybe there's some significance. Maybe there's, an event coming up where families getting together after such a prolonged period of time. And it's this, this refreshing, maybe you're really connected with your family. You have very close relationships with them. Or this could even be friends. People who are like family to you. Because again, what is our family, our soul group, right? I have friends who feel exactly like family. Literally, I could just be like, this person's my sister and my brother. But, I'm also not seeing the chat, so I don't know what that's about. But there it goes. Oh, I just got a heat wave. Wow. Whew. Whew. And my throat, everything. Wow. there's some type of like communication or something that's going to come through here. So we have woman holding a coin and financial constraints. It's a really interesting combination. Because the woman holding a coin doesn't typically come out with financial constraints. I don't know if you're looking at something as a poor investment or if you're looking at something as being constraining or like not having like because it's like you're looking right at whatever this is. I almost get the sense that somebody might actually be seeing true colors. Like somebody might actually be seeing someone like their truth or like their true intention or something like that. It's like something being revealed to you. But with the woman holding a coin here, this is like for me as a reader, this feminine on this card is very much well fire and earth for me. Like this is like she's like a combination of like fire energy and earth energy for me. Especially with this cat here. Very connected, very intuitive, very sharp, very observant. That purple is really standing out to me. Violet, purple, lavender, lilac. This person's been through a lot of transformations, a lot of like new beginnings. Like this is not somebody who hesitates when it comes to changing or moving or like they're not afraid to take action. If they have to, like they're not afraid to do it. I almost want to say bold. Like very confident. And so looking at this financial constraints throws me off a little bit because I'm like, what's this? What is this financial constraints here? You could be connecting with an earth sign. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a feminine. It could be a masculine energy who's in feminine energy. You know, this could be a masculine in feminine energy because again, we have both in within us. So you could be connecting with an earth sign energy, fire sign energy even. And this person, there's something going on with like finances. Attachment. Interesting. I'm definitely going to pull some romance angels for this. Because this could be taken in a couple different ways. This could actually have to do with work. And this could also have to do with relationships. You have a 10 at the bottom of the deck with storm warning. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's like there's something with like teeth. Like I don't know if this person like what is that when people like have it like I don't know, like is it when people like suck their teeth where they're like they make this noise, they're like I don't know what that is. But I don't really do that and I've been like repetitively doing it and I'm just like okay. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if this is like a thing that somebody does when they like are stressed out or you know, like because this earth sign energy, fire sign energy is looking at this financial constraints attachment. There must be something from the past that was keeping someone feeling a little stuck, a little bit restricted, a little empty-handed, attached to a situation, especially with attachment. But see, the thing is like, this is also looking within. Because like, there might have been a balancing. Oh, wow. Whoa, hang on a second. So at the bottom of the deck here, you have caring connections, storm warning. Interesting. This, I want to say, that I don't know if you see that coming. Because there might be a focus right now on like whatever is going on in front of you, right? Like you could be just focused on your career, you could be focused on saving money, investing, could have a little bit of worry when it comes to investing. I feel like there's just an energy that's focused on something right now, especially with this attachment. It's keeping an energy over here, and then this energy is almost like coming in to kind of take this out. Because I'm seeing like on this card, there's like all these busted cement pieces right here with the storm warning, because it's like the storm comes in and kind of breaks down this foundation like a tower card. And with this attachment, I see like the same similar post here, and it's like, woo, somebody might come in with communication or like need to get something off their chest, or like need to, again, and the reason why I say that is because Caring Connections is here. And then you also have the masculine and the feminine energy with the yin and the yang. So this is like coming into interesting. This I don't think has happened yet. Because this is very relevant. What's that mean? There could be some clearing up of the past that's going to bring this in. Because I feel like somebody's been waiting for something, but it's like whatever this is kind of comes in out of nowhere and breaks something. But it needed to kind of crumble. Like whatever attachment, whatever was keeping someone feeling constrained or like feeling like they had a lack of, that's going to get like completely broken down. Because I feel like there's a connection that's going to kind of come in out of nowhere, or like there's communication that's going to come in out of nowhere, and it's like receiving that assistance where it's like this, it's like a breath of fresh air, the calm after the storm, where it kind of takes whatever attachment this is, it crumbles it. I don't know how else to put that into words. I don't know if you see this coming, to be completely honest. You might not. Because there's an energy that is strategizing. How do I get something back? How do I go and work on something? This is very harmonious too. It's like a calm after a storm. I don't know how else to explain that. So let me pull. Let me grab some of these. I don't know if it's been a while since you've seen someone. But this earth energy is like looking at the situation. But see, the woman holding a coin isn't like, she's holding a coin. And so for me, I don't know if this financial constraints is like her energy, because the woman holding a coin doesn't, like, they think through their decisions before they invest. So I don't know if somebody went through a situation where there was like money loss. My computer just big time glitched. I don't know what that was about. I hope it didn't affect the streaming quality. Again, I cannot see the chat for whatever reason. It's really confusing. Yeah, it's just like not, oh, there it is. Okay. What is going on with my screen right now? I hope it's not like affecting the video. Because this is crazy right now. What is going on? Okay. Either way, I'm going to continue on because it says it's still recording. My thing's still lit up. So this woman holding a coin, again, they wouldn't invest in something that's like, they wouldn't just like invest in just anything. This would be like a well thought out investment because this woman holding a coin is looking at this financial constraints and attachment, and it's like, is this a good decision? Like you're kind of very, it's like a skeptical, like I'm like, the eyes are extremely like piercing on this card, and piercing in the sense of like this person can cut through like bullshit and like can just see right through it. And so this energy is like looking at a situation, and I don't know if this is them or if this is somebody that they're connecting with. Like if this is you or somebody you're connecting with. Because I don't feel like the woman holding a coin would be in financial constraints. I feel like something else would come out with that. So let me see if I can like pull one more card on this woman holding a coin and see what comes out. Solar plexus. Interesting. I don't know if somebody felt like they made a bad investment in like a relationship. Because like the solar plexus area is like your belly, okay? So your emotions are stored in your belly. So this is like a healing in the sense of like this is emotional. This is healing. Hold on, I'm actually being pulled to look in here real quick because I want to get a little bit deeper for you guys here. This is gonna be an interesting read. Okay, so yeah, this is intimacy and creativity. This is extremely emotional. Okay, this actually makes a lot of sense. Emotional intimacy. You can now be open to yourself and to emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and the camaraderie of resonant souls around you. This also has to do with self-expression, new projects, and new things. Okay, so not okay. That helps me understand what this is, so I appreciate that. So, okay. This woman holding a coin, I don't feel like this is your energy with the financial constraints and attachment. I feel like this is somebody who might be a separate energy from you. And I feel like I just get the sense that this woman holding a coin isn't going to invest in anything that's going to leave them feeling abandoned, neglected, less than. They wouldn't invest in that. They would wait for this. The woman holding a coin would wait for this. And I feel like there's something very strong, like an intuition that's saying like whatever might be right in front of you right now. I almost wanted to say illusionary, like there's something illusionary, but it's like there's something coming in that's going to break something down, and then here comes this happy positive connection with balance. And I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like, it's like murky and then it's like all of a sudden real sunny. So I don't know if you're just like unsure of something, you don't have clarity on a situation, you're just not sure how something's going to play out. You could be working through, like, you might be getting like, I don't know, there might be stuff coming up, like little triggers. And it's like, okay, I'm going to sit with this, I'm going to feel this. but it's also a reflection of another person. And I don't know if you like maybe aren't sure if this is going to be something that you can kind of rely on, where it's like, is this going to be worth my investment, or is this going to leave me in this attachment, in this abandoned feeling, in this stuck feeling? Is it going to leave me here? Because again, this woman holding a coin is ready, like 100%. Like this coin, like look at, like you see this, and then the coin, it's in the same spot. So this is somebody who's very connected in their emotions, very emotional, very nurturing. And they aren't going to invest in something that's going to leave them feeling less than. I feel like there's an energy that like just wants like a union, like wants to, like they're just trying to manifest like their person or like their connection, but it's like getting through whatever this is. And then here comes the storm warning, and then it's like something gets balanced out in the course of it. And my throat is doing some crazy stuff right now. And so I feel like somebody's having a hard time communicating, or like somebody isn't, they might be like struggling to put words together, or like struggling to get something off their chest, or like what am I feeling? What is this? It's almost like a shyness, where it's like they want to, or somebody wants to say something, but just kind of like maybe even like minimizes kind of like their voice. And it's like this person needs to maximize their voice and let it be heard. The calling in your soulmate and free yourself is what came out to clarify this. And so that makes sense, because it's like there's a focus on manifesting and bringing in what is true and freeing yourself from whatever keeps you feeling stuck. Not like you're not willing to invest in that anymore. You're just like, no, I want this. I want balance. I want harmony. I want connection. And I'll ride out the storm until I get it, type of deal. It's an interesting reading for fire signs. There's a lot of releasing that needs to take place. Like, yeah, I don't know if somebody had like, I don't want to say control issues, but somebody definitely like to feel like they are in control. They don't like to release. They want to do things their way. This is another, like there's another energy coming on the board. Somebody could have kids. And this time I am picking up on actual children. I don't really feel like there could be inner child work, especially with this attachment, where it's more like inner stuff, like deep childhood stuff. But I feel like there's a connection to children. I don't know if you have children, or the person you're connecting with has children, or there's going to be a child that comes out of a situation. But somebody's freeing themselves, and like with this release your ex, like this is any past energy, especially with free yourself and release your ex. Like this is like a total freement, like an free. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But this is a total clear out of energy. Like you're not, or whoever this is not willing to invest in what is less than what they deserve. Point blank. They're bringing in what's true for them, what's meant for them. This woman holding a coin is extremely grounded, despite whatever energy this is. So I don't know if you even know that this is going on, to be completely honest. Because the way that it's coming out to me is a little bit complex. And even when I sat down to do the reading, it was a little bit complex. Because it's not the way that I'm normally go about things. So there's something that's I don't know what this is, but I think it'll come out deeper in the cards. I just feel like what is this? Oh, I feel like, okay, thank you. I feel like somebody's focused on releasing anything that no longer serves them. This is what's going to come in. And I don't know if this is somebody who you already know, who you've been like through a battle with. There's been some type of a rotation here, and I don't know why I'm kind of getting that, but I'm seeing like a clock. There's also a connection to like Rome. I personally don't know a lot about Rome, but like Rome, like the ancient city, I guess. Is that, yeah. Athens? Athens? Is that Greece? It's a connection to Egypt, Greece, ocean, overseas. I don't know if this is like past life or if like you guys will eventually travel maybe, or if like you have dreams. I don't know if you saw like a bolt of lightning that stood out for whatever reason. There's something about like Nevada or like Nebraska. Sorry, I'm just really trying to dive into this energy here. There's like somebody's by a coastline, or like they're gonna be by a coastline, and like you're gonna see something near a coastline, or while you're at a coastline, you're gonna see something. What that something is, I don't exactly know, but it's just like there's something at a coastline. I'm seeing the world in this card, so I don't know. There's something very powerful here. I don't know what this is about, but this is extremely powerful. But I'm almost like getting a sense of like there's something very cosmic here, and I don't know how to further go into that, but it's a very cosmic. What is that? So somebody could be thriving independently, confident. Let's dive deeper for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is going on? Oh, I'm getting a different energy too. Okay, so this will only be for a select group of people. But if you were dealing with somebody who recently got out of a situation with another person or another situation where there was like finances involved and, you know, maybe lived together or something, this person who that person walked away from, they're not happy about what went down. because it's like this other energy, like whoever this other person's like walking into, like this newer connection that's over here, this is a whole ass union where like if you don't have kids, you're probably going to have kids with this person, or there's going to be some type of a birth of something within the two of you that is going to be nurtured, and it's like very sacred. And I don't normally get messages like that, but for those of you who are energetically very sensitive, it's important to, like, if you feel weird or like you feel off or like something like on social media, like, I don't know, I feel like there's just like this outside energy is not like, they're kind of like, to be completely fair, like they're pretty pissed. And it's because like somebody walked away from a situation that wasn't fulfilling and is walking directly into a whole like union with another connection over here. And I felt really pulled to say that. So I don't know if that's a confirmation for somebody, like, because I get like a really sensitive energy over here. And I don't know if somebody's like really energy sensitive and it's like this person's like feeling like, like, why do I feel this way? Like, I feel like super insecure. I feel this, I feel that. Like, I actually feel like you're picking up on whatever energy is coming from this person because they're like directing it at you. And the reason why I say that is because of her eyes. Like, and again, if you're energy sensitive, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because I don't want to like call it the evil eye, but it's like basically kind of like the evil eye, where it's like this person's just like envious, because envious, jealous, like, I don't know, whatever you want to label it as. It's not a good energy. It's an outside energy. But you're confident, you're happy, like this person's happy, there's a balance, there's harmony between you, like it's very protected. So there's nothing that you need to worry about. It's just like I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. It's just like clear the space, clear out your space. Make sure you're like protecting your energy, clearing out your energy field. Maybe stay off social media, to be completely honest. Maybe do like a social media cleanse, because there's something like that. Like, I don't know if you'll notice like a random account or something, and it's like, who's this type of deal. Like, like, I'm not trying to, be that person, but I feel it. I gotta say it. All right, there we go. Like, I kind of had a feeling those messages weren't done yet. There we go. A lot of anxiety. Okay, hang on a second. Okay. Hold on, I feel like I'm actually gonna sneeze. Please don't make, I don't want to sneeze. Okay, so you have the Nine of Swords, the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Right off the board, you have somebody of masculine energy with the Emperor, Aries energy. You also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius specifically. I feel like this Emperor is the Knight of Wands. Like, I feel like they're taking action. I feel like this Emperor, whoever this is coming out of a state of this Nine of Swords. Like, you're dealing with an older, more mature type of energy. Definitely somebody, again, the Emperor doesn't typically come out with the Nine of Swords. So I just want to like take note of that, because the Emperor is very much well in control of their environment and their surroundings and their own energy. So it surprises me that the Emperor came out with a Nine of Swords. But that's good, though, actually, because that means that they're still within their power, their divine masculinity, right? This Knight of Wands could be this Emperor energy kicking out this Nine of Swords energy and like moving forward extremely quickly towards something that they want. The Knight of Wands with the Eight of Wands is extremely quick moving energy. Like it's like somebody wakes up one day and just is like, fuck it. You know, like I'm just going. I don't know what that's about. It's like this Emperor just gets like sick of this Nine of Swords. And they're like, I have to take action. I have to go after this. It's a passion. It's a spark for them. It like lights something like under their ass. Like I hate to like say it that way, but it's like something. It's like a fire getting lit under somebody's ass to like make moves or to like take action or to communicate or to travel, to go and see something, to go and take action towards something. This is a very action oriented energy because it's like coming out of a state of anxiety or like they're in a state of anxiety. And it's like they are worried, don't know how to take action, but they're going to take action. And they might be worried about an outcome, might be thinking about, you know, all the different possibilities about how something could go down or how something could play out. And it's like this person's very much well in their head. But but I feel with the Emperor, like they're not going to stay in that energy for too long if they're still in it. This also is a lot of anxiety because I just got like a wave of anxiety. Sixes are extremely relevant. But this is somebody who doesn't sleep. They barely like they're up all night. Especially with the Nine of Swords being upright. It's like this person is like, but they're transmuting this energy though. Like they're coming out of it. Like I don't know if this Emperor, like they could have gotten out of a situation, took a little bit of a financial loss, whatever the case might be. They felt constricted, they felt restrained, but they're coming out of it very quick. And I feel like they're taking action, or it's just like very quick moving energy. And this could be after a time period of even healing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Somebody is very assertive with their boundaries. So I feel like this Emperor is going to make an offer, or he's going after a new offer, or wants to invest in something. Like they might even have anxiety about how something's going to go down. I feel like they're walking away from a situation of 2 8s. You have 88 back to back. This person's taking action. They're walking away from what no longer serves them because it's like, again, like somebody's realizing that something wasn't like, even though it wasn't fulfilling, it's just like, this wasn't for me. This isn't fulfilling. Like, I want to go to my Two of Cups. I want to go I want to go after something new. This is also like having the courage to walk away or having the courage to go after what you know is really for you. This is like very hopeful energy too. This person has a lot of hope. Despite being in the Nine of Swords, they have a lot of hope for something to work out. But it's a battle to kind of get there. It's like somebody had to fight for their freedom in a situation, for clarity, for truth. And it's like somebody taking their power back. It's the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I can see this a couple different ways. I'm like very uncomfortable. I don't know why, but I'm extremely uncomfortable. Um, There's a couple different scenarios here, right? So bear with me as I kind of read through them. The first scenario that I'm picking up on, there could be two different people here. You could have walked away, say for example, your feminine energy, you could have walked away from an emperor type of energy. Left you kind of feeling very like Nine of Swords. They could have been very in and out. You walked away from it. You found the courage, you found the power within yourself to free yourself and to walk towards another connection, which could be with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This would be a King of Pentacles. Could be a little bit younger. Because again, the Emperor is a little bit older, a little bit more established. Can also be a little bit more stubborn too. But they know how to be every single king in the deck. Because it's the Emperor, they are all the kings. But then here we have this King of Pentacles. This is somebody who might be a little bit younger. Somebody, again, who is also established. Could have a lot of earth energy in their chart. Taurus energy specifically is what I'm seeing. And this could be that connection that somebody's walking into where it's a union, it's a harmony. And it could just be with an earth sign or with somebody who's very stable, very grounded, very committed. This also could be the same person. If you're not dealing with multiple people, like you could be connecting with one person and there could be an energy that just needed to release the past. And here comes this other connection with this Emperor, because this Emperor also doesn't like, the Emperor takes action when they want to. Like they're kind of more like stubborn in my perspective, in my experiences as a reader. They're a little bit more stubborn. And so I feel like with this person being stubborn and very my way or the highway, this person could have come off a different, like they came off not being grounded. They came off not being stable. Like they put on like a false mask in a sense. Even though they were the Emperor, they were like presenting themselves as more of like a knight. And so there's something that it's like this Emperor is like, okay, I gotta take action. I gotta get up and I gotta do this. Like I gotta ground the situation. I just have to do it now. I just have to do it. I have to go after it. I have to say something. I have to do it. Because with this King of Pentacles, this is somebody very stable, wanting to ground a situation. And so I feel like this Emperor might shift energies a little bit. And I'm actually getting like anxiety, like shortness of breath, because I feel nervous. And so I don't know what that's about. I just need to ground myself for a minute. I do get the sense this might be the Emperor coming in, making an offer, communicating. Now, there could be a feminine. Again, this feminine could be showing up as this King of Pentacles. And it's like this Emperor is like concerned. Nine of Swords, can't stop thinking about it. In the process, there's a release of the past going on. But then it's like this Emperor is like, okay, I have to take action. I have to make this offer. I have to communicate this, or they're going to walk away. Or somebody's going to, or it's like they're going to, it's like, I have to say this. I have to say this. Like you could have been dealing with an energy that's just like my way or the highway. And it's like, I'll do it my way when I want to. But like something switched between energies, and whatever switch happened, it caused this person to like literally go in a Nine of Swords, but they come right out of it into the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And I feel like this is very quick, passionate communication, even where it's like it causes somebody to like finally, they're like, wait, wait, I know I was really stubborn and I just sat there and looked at you for a long time, but wait, don't walk away. I'm coming, wait. And again, I don't normally get that off of the Emperor. I really don't. I don't normally get that type of energy, but this person is sweating it. So I don't know what this feminine energy did, but this Emperor energy is sweating it. Like they are worried. Up all night, can't sleep, anxious thoughts. And then Knight of Wands is very passionate communication. So I don't know if this person just didn't express, if they just like wouldn't tell you how they felt, because it's just, again, more stubborn in the sense of like being like, okay, but it's like this person being like, is this what, like don't walk away, like I'll communicate. Like, what is that? And then here's this like Ace of Pentacles. It's like, wait. But the King of Pentacles already has a pentacle. He's already holding a pentacle. She's already holding a pentacle. Because again, this is an energy where it's like, I'm not investing in what's less than what I deserve. Two of Cups. Okay. Yeah. This person. Okay, so. Yeah, this Emperor has a lot of anxiety over its connection. Leo energy, pretty strong here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This Emperor is like realizing something very deep about a connection. Like they are sweating it. Like they have a lot of anxiety about this union, about this connection. I don't know what that's about, but it's like they can't sleep at night. They can't eat. They can't, like, stomach's upset. This actually kind of links into what I was feeling yesterday in the air sign read. So if you haven't seen the air sign read, I highly recommend watching the air sign read because it correlates a little bit with this. This person feels very defeated. This Emperor energy, it's like they felt defeated. But the fact that they're still sitting in Emperor energy is actually a good thing. Because this is somebody who knows their worth as well. So they're not going to let this energy like overtake them. They're not going to get like stuck in the Nine of Swords. Like this is somebody who knows how to, yeah, exactly, go after what their happiness is. They're not afraid to take action. They're not afraid to make those moves. So I don't know if like you're both kind of in this, whatever connection's going on here. There could be two masculines here, or it's like one person's in masculine energy, the other person's in masculine energy. However that fits. It's like I got two kings on the board. Well, I have King of Pentacles and the Emperor on the board. So there's an older man and a younger man. This is all masculine energy, except for this woman holding a coin. This is a side note too. There could be like a father-son relationship, and I feel like this father figure, mentor type of energy is handing something off to a younger individual, male energy, which could be business related, but they're handing it off to them. Like they could be retiring. So I don't know what if that's kind of like an outside message, but somebody could be retiring out of a business and they hand this business over to this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, like, is definitely, it's good. Like, it's good. You can trust it. So I don't know if the Emperor energy was just unsure, but this energy can trust it. Because again, there's like a mentor relationship here where I don't know if somebody wasn't sure if somebody could handle it, like if they could handle the responsibility. So again, if that's like within your circle or if that's in somebody who you know, this person can handle it. They're going to come out as the King of Pence. They might be showing up like as the Knight of Wands. This person, like, I don't know, I'm a little unsure if I hand this business over, if I hand this opportunity over to this person, are they going to run it into the ground, or are they going to be successful? Like, should I stay in it a little bit longer? This person will get it. Like, they're going to come out the King of Pence. So that's a side note. Back to originally what I was saying, outside of the financial side. This Emperor, again, I'm getting another financial message. I'm sorry, just hang in there. I'm going to get back to it. This Emperor, okay, so there's a masculine energy here who might be thinking about getting out of a business, or they feel very defeated in a situation where it's like, this would be somebody who has a very long history of like establishment. Like, they have a lot of connections. This person could be a business owner, and it's like, this is somebody who's been working for a prolonged period of time. They might be looking to retire, whatever the case might be. This person wants to, it's like they want to change and shift gears in their life and go after something new. And I don't know if this person is like, if they're just like worried because they feel like they need to shift gears, but it'll be successful. There might be a little bit of a financial like loss, but you'll recoup it, or this person will recoup it. Because with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like a new opportunity, and the King of Pentacles is still a very grounded energy and still very successful financially. So whatever, if there is a little bit of a loss, it's not going to be detrimental. So that's another message. Okay, back to what I was saying. The Emperor, they feel extremely defeated about this connection. But again, you're dealing with somebody who knows how to go after what they want. And the Emperor is not going to sit in a Nine of Swords for very long. Because it's like this, it's like a sudden realization. It's like, you know what? F this. I'm walking away from this narcissistic bullshit. I'm walking away from competitive energy. I'm walking away from feeling conflicted. This is a lot of Aquarian sword energy. And it's not Aquarian in a negative way by any means. It's just the Five of Swords it's Aquarian energy. It's of the mind. It's like, I almost said moon in Aquarius. I don't know what that's about. But again, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that just popped in my head. But it's like this person very much like this is like 15 swords on the board or 14 swords on the board. So this person is way, way, way in their mind. This person very much gets engulfed in their own thoughts. They could be an overthinker. They could be somebody who thinks of every possibility before it even occurs. This person's like really not, they're frustrated. They're worried. They're literally sweating it. Like, not gonna lie, they're sweating it. But I feel like this is quick communication. Again, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands are here with the Sun card. I don't know if like this person's just gonna like just come in very sharp, very quick. But it's like this person wants to, it's almost like somebody's like coming after their son. It's like, no, that's my happy. That's my happy. No, that's my happy. So I don't know what that's about. There could have been an energy that walked away from another energy because they were in and out. But it's like this person wasn't showing you their cards. Or like somebody wasn't showing their cards. So it's like, how do you know that somebody's an emperor if they're not showing you that they're an emperor? You know, like you can't read somebody's mind. That's kind of what I'm getting off of that. So that I kind of feel like there was an energy that was maybe in the beginning very inconsistent or very in and out, more focused on passion, more focused on excitement, more focused on travels. And then it's like something switched. And this person was like, shit, I need to come in and make this offer. I need to communicate. And again, this could be communication with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. It's like, oh, they didn't appreciate my character. They didn't appreciate my mask. They didn't appreciate my persona. Like, I don't know, you're dealing with somebody who like maybe puts on a front in front of like how everybody else sees them. Like they put on like a mask or like a front, and it's like they want, like, this is what they show people. Like they don't show people the Emperor, they show people the Knight of Wands. And it's like, oh, she like, they didn't like that. They didn't find that appealing. Like, what? Maybe, I don't know. Like, what do you mean they walked away? What do you mean they didn't invest? What do you mean they didn't see this? I feel like there was an energy over here that just walked away from something because it's like, okay, well, you're not giving me what I want, what I deserve, so I'm just gonna go over here and wait for whatever's coming in. I'm sorry if this isn't making any sense. It's very confusing for me as a reader because there's a couple different things that are going on. Couple different things. The Emperor would have children or would have some type of established foundation. They don't always have, like, you don't have to have an actual child. There could be children involved. Like this person could have a family or had a family or has a child or like whatever it might be. But I almost get the sense that there might be a future sense too. It's interesting. It's like, that's my happy outcome. That's my happy future. I almost get the sense that a feminine was like, I'm not investing in this until I see proof. Like very like formal. Like, I want to see the papers. Like, I don't know what that's about. But it's like, I want to see documentation that this is real. That you are serious. I want to know that you're serious. I want to see that you're serious. I want to feel that you're serious. Because I feel like someone took their power back. 100%. They freed themselves, releasing the past. Boom, here's this connection. And they already got it on their mind. Like, that's why I feel like you guys might already know each other, because this person's already like, they're already like, they're either manifesting it, they're worried about it, or they already know who it is. Because again, with this woman holding a coin, calling in your soulmate, the Emperor with the Two of Cups, it's like this Emperor is thinking about this feminine energy. This is of the mind. That's why I feel like this Emperor knows exactly who this Two of Cups is for them. And they're deciding, like, I gotta take action on this, because I don't know if somebody switched up their energy. I don't know what that is. But I feel like somebody switched up their energy and they're like, you know what, this is cool and all with the Eight of Cups, like, this is cool, but like, I want my union. Like, I want my person. I want my situation. I want what's for me. So you could have been dealing with someone who had a touch of narcissism, where it's like me all the time, my way or the highway. But not so much anymore, because this is some reflection. Somebody is really going within, in the sense of like seeing like how their mind is like almost playing tricks on them. But I don't want to say playing tricks on them as much as they're seeing how their actions defeated a situation. Like their own actions being like stubborn or whatever it might have been. Their own actions caused like multiple people or one connection to walk away. Because it's like, oh, like, I'm going to win. I always win. But then it's like, oh, you win? Okay, well, I'm going to go find my happy then. Like, you can go win over there, and I'm going to go to my Two of Cups. Whoever this feminine was like, I'm not playing those games. I'm not going back and forth. We're not doing this. Because they wanted commitment, or somebody wanted stability, wanted to feel safe. It's coming in. And that's why I feel like there's almost an essence of mystery here. I'm surprised the moon's not out. Because there's something very mysterious about this energy, and I don't know if you see it coming. I don't know if it's this Emperor that's gonna like be like, wait, like, let me show you. Don't walk away. I didn't think you'd walk away. Just let me talk to you. Just let me prove it to you. Please let me prove it to you. Let me show you. Please let me show you. Please let me prove it to you. Please let me show you. I don't know if that's about 3 pence. Wanting to work together. Oh, there's a squirrel right outside my window. I wonder if I can show you. You see him? You see him? He's right there. You see him? He's got his back to me. Oh, he's gonna bury his little acorn. Or he's digging one up, I can't tell. I don't know if like a squirrel is significant to you. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but I felt really pulled to kind of show him on the screen. And like, it's like he's just like he's behind this little bush and he's digging up these acorns and he's like collecting these acorns. He's like peeking out and peeking out. I don't know. There's something significant about that. And I just heard a confirmation. Let me look this up. Hang on a second. I really want to look this up. Spiritual. Squirrels? Preparedness, abundance, new life, resting, better days, laying out new groundwork. We must look at practical matters such as retirement, insurance, even simple repairs. Okay, that does make sense. That correlates with what I'm talking about. It's also about having fun, letting your hair down. Humility, hard work, fun, persistence, love. The squirrel is guided by earth and air energy. Interesting. Again, there's another correlation to air. So if you haven't seen the Gemini Libra Aquarius air element, the one that I just put out, there might be a message in there for this situation. But this is like seeds being planted. Somebody's like rehashing something, or there's going to be like a rehashing. Somebody's going to dig something up and want to talk about it, want to work through it. But it's for clarity, it's for happiness, it's for abundance. Now I'm not seeing like the 10 of Pence or like the 10 of Cups or anything, but the sun's out. Like the sun is here. So it's like there's clarity. Somebody's either giving clarity or giving truth, or it's like something being illuminated, and it has to do with this 3 of Pence. Now, if I were to look at this as a financial standpoint, this is like making investments for the future, for like a happy outcome. Aside from romance, somebody could be downsizing so that they can travel. Now, if I go back to the connections, this is like a recognition of like, I need to talk to you. But again, I don't know with this Knight of Swords, it's not always the best communication. So let me get a card for this Knight of Swords. A Queen of Pence just kind of fell out with the 10 of Pence and the 6 of Pence, but I wasn't really prepared for that. So, but I think that that's pretty significant because we have the woman holding a coin, and then the Queen of Pence came out, and then here is the 10 of Pence and the 6 of Pence. So this is like, I don't know, this could be somebody from your past who it's like you're revisiting something from your past, and it's like equal give and take, or like building to the 10 of Pence, having all the tools that are necessary after a time period of like, this is a lot of pentacles. Like if you've been waiting for like an investment to pan out, it's going to pan out. Like you have all the tools that are necessary. Look at that. You have the Empress, the Page of Pence, the Seven of Pence, the Magician, the Six of Pence, the Ten of Pence, and the Queen of Pentacles. Like what? Like right off the bat, you have literally the King and Queen of Pence and the Emperor and the Empress. Need I say more? Need I say more? Again, there could be a child involved in this situation. And it's like, I feel like this Empress is going to have a significant impact on a child. Like it's going to help them, guide them. It's like somebody's meant to be in somebody else's life. Like it's divine. Like I don't know how else to explain this. Like it's divine. I actually like, I feel emotional because of like how pure or something. Like I don't know what that's about. But it's like somebody waiting for something to pan out, having the patience, waiting for it, and then boom, here's this magician, and it's like manifesting, 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 having all the tools that are necessary. Six of Pence, it's like little bits at a time. Little bits at a time. But then this Ten of Pence is here with the Queen of Pentacles again. So this is like building, achieving, having patience, working together, like starting something new, going after your dreams, grounding a situation. Wise investments. If you're thinking about investing, it might take some time, but I do ultimately see it panning out. Where it creates stability. It's a wise investment. I don't know if somebody just didn't want to see something. Could be dealing with somebody at a distance, but it's like Hangman here and the Eight of Swords. And for me right now, as I look at the Hangman and the Eight of Swords, they're like the same card because it's like somebody didn't want to recognize like public recognition or didn't want to recognize like attention or something. And then this Hangman like was just kind of like observing from a distance, not wanting to see something, but then seeing it. So I hope that makes sense, but it might not. This Emperor knows exactly who this Empress is. I don't know what else I can say. If this hasn't showed itself yet, just be patient. Just be patient because this masculine energy, whoever this Emperor is, they're sitting in the Nine of Swords right now. They're feeling very defeated about something, and I feel like somebody even made a bad choice, or not like a bad choice, but they just didn't choose wisely, I should say. And they're recognizing it or they're seeing it, and it's like boom, boom, boom. Something just picks up out of nowhere. You could have made an offer to somebody, they could have like rejected it, or they like didn't really respond to it. And then it's like boom, 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 something picks up. I wouldn't be worried, to be completely honest. I would just focus on you. Let's pull some hidden truth cards and see what more we can get out. Because again, you're dealing with the Emperor and the Empress. Like I don't really need to like that's a self-explanatory union. You have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress and the Emperor. Like this is what I've been saying for like an hour now. And it's like, damn. Like I don't know, somebody could have made an investment in the past. And if you haven't watched the air sign read, I go further into detail with the air sign, the element, the one that I just put out yesterday. That air sign element read, the Empress and the Emperor came through extremely prominently. And that was talking about this Emperor energy, like making a not so wise investment, like where it's like, I don't know if somebody picked somebody else. I don't know if somebody got into a relationship with another person and it just didn't work out. But it's like a recognition of like, shit, I invested in the wrong person, place, or thing. But then here's this good investment. So it's like a revisiting. So let's get the hidden truth. It says we will be together again. Like I literally have been reading this all week. You were the best thing in my life. You speak to me through music. I know I crossed the line with you. You could have had to walk away from somebody because they needed some healing, or you needed to heal, or whatever the case might be. You went through a separation, it's coming back together. Or there's going to be an opportunity for it to come back together. You were the best thing in my life. Somebody feels like, again, it kind of recycles back into the previous element reads that I did, where it's like somebody's recognizing that, like, shit, I walked away from something really good, or I didn't invest in the right thing. But again, to each its own, right? Because we all have our lessons, we all have free will. So, I guess, it falls the way it falls. But it's like whatever this energy is with this attachment, it's getting worked out. And then it's like the storm warning card, it brings this in. I don't know what that's about. It's like something is bringing this in, the weather, like even like the rain, like it's a pouring down rain right now where I'm at. It's like there's something significant about the weather and like the wind, the lightning. I feel like it's bringing this in, like this weather's bringing this energy in. It's bringing this tower moment in. And I know the tower didn't come out in the tarot cards, but the storm warning card is like the tower card. But like out of it comes such a beautiful connection. Like if you don't have children with somebody, you might end up having children with this person, or they have a child or children, and you're meant to be in their life in some way, shape, and form. Like this is a very divine connection. It's a union. It's masculine and feminine. It's divine masculine, divine feminine. Clear as day. And I don't know if you're skeptical of it and you're like, I don't know if I can trust this person. I don't know if this is the right, I don't know. Let this play out. That's all I'm saying. Let go of control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I almost feel something crazy going on in my heart space. It's like somebody is like opening up their heart space. And I feel like this person who is opening up their heart space hasn't opened it up in a very long time. So there's a healing process that's taking place between two energies. But this is somebody who has hope. Like this emperor has hope that they will be able to be with you again. They have hope that something will come back together. They have hope that you will revisit whatever connection this was because they recognize your worth. They recognize what you brought to the table. They recognize the value that you brought to them, and how I literally feel such nurturance of this energy. It's like you could have nurtured the shit out of this person and you gave them like everything. It's like this Queen of Pence with this Ten of Pence and the Six of Pence. It's like you were so willing to give to this person. You're so willing to give to this person. And I just feel like they just like, I hate to put it this way, but it's almost like they just kind of like walked away, or they just went a different direction, or they just like didn't see it. Like they were like, take, 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 take. And it's like they were totally okay. Like this person was totally okay with like you just giving and giving and giving and giving. And I'm not saying that, like you probably, you're probably a very loving person. So it probably comes very naturally to you to give and to love and to express with people. And it's like, I feel like you made the decision for you and you're like, you know what? I deserve equal give and take. And I've been giving and giving and giving, and now I need to give to myself. Now I need to choose me. And because you turn those tables, or whoever turned those tables, it's like, boom, here this comes. Because this person was like, whoa, like something went down maybe in their past during like whatever separation. There was something that went down that showed this person, revealed to this person your value of what you brought to the table, where they're like, holy shit, how did I not see that? how did I not see that this person was so willing and so loving and so generous and so giving towards me, when they could have treated you like you were just like everyone else. You know, they could have treated you like, oh, I'm just gonna do me. Like, I'm gonna, come in and out. I'm gonna do what I please. I don't know if you were dealing with somebody where that's what they were used to, of like, like in the past, maybe their connections were very like argumentative and just like not the healthiest. And then here comes this connection with you, and it's like extremely grounded, extremely healthy, extremely full of unconditional love. And this person didn't know what to do with it because they maybe had never been exposed to that. And so they, maybe it was fear, maybe it was self-doubt, but it's like they chose something different, and it ended up bringing them right back to where they were in a different position, because they're like, I see this, I see you. Like, I feel like what you gave to them was unlike anything that they've ever gotten from anybody in their life. And I feel like somebody recognizes that now. And again, that's up to you and your discernment and your judgment as to whether or not you want to let this come back into your world. But I feel like either way, somebody is holding on to hope that they can fix this, or that they can work on this with you. And to be quite honest, like the entire read, it was mainly centered around masculine energy. You could have been dealing with somebody who blamed you, where it's like they walked away from you because it's like maybe they said that you were asking for too much, or like they didn't want to commit, and so they kind of like spun the tables again. It's very narcissistic energy, where it's like, I don't know if this person has narcissistic tendencies, but it's like they didn't want to look at how they were the ones who were actually creating the Five of Swords. Like, they blamed you even though you were showing up like this. But I don't necessarily feel like that shook you. I feel like you were just like, okay, well, again, it probably hurt, but it's like you're just like, yeah, well, if that's what your choice is, then I'm gonna go find my Two of Cups. Because again, I'm getting this energy where it's like you didn't switch up your energy. Like, meaning in the sense of authenticity. Like, you came grounded, you came ready to invest, you came ready to have equal give and take, and you were so gilling. What is that? Giving? That's what I meant to say. I don't know what gilling is. I don't know what that means. But you were so giving and so willing. And I think that now this person sees that, and they're just like, shit. This person was so open with me, so vulnerable with me, and I just did not give like I should have. So I don't know what that's about. I feel like there's going to be some type of communication that's going to come in, especially if we will be together again. This is having hope, wanting to make an offer, but not knowing exactly how to go about it. But they're going to, they're going to take action. Of the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, they're going to take action. It's just a matter of time, really, is what it comes down to. So I hope that this helped. This is an hour and 18 minutes, so I'm going to jump off, eat some food, take a break. Just let this all play out, Let it all play out. So I'll talk to you guys soon.